Alright, moving on to the next fight, and this fight comes from Young Jayway123, and he pits Peter Parker against none other than Aquaman's arch-nemesis, Black Manta. Now, what more can I say about Black Manta? Manta is, of course, like I said, the arch-nemesis of Aquaman. This guy has done so much horrible things. I mean, you can name off a lot of stuff the DC villains have done. The Joker has killed Jason Todd and crippled Barbara Gordon and murdered Commissioner Gordon's wife, and, the list of atrocities goes on and on. But, among other things, you also have so many other DC villains, but you want to list off horrible things that Manta has done? For starters, he murdered Aquaman's son when he was just a baby. Brutally murdered him, and did so much horrible things to Aquaman's family, just on the sake of just hating him so much. Black Manta is literally just pure evil. He is dangerous. This is a guy who can go toe-to-toe with Aquaman, and as I've said, Aquaman is no joke. Aquaman is a guy who could go head-to-head with the likes of Wonder Woman and Superman. And this is just a normal human being that Manta is. Manta is a master martial artist. He's up there with Deathstroke and Shiva. A lot of people seem to forget how good of a martial artist he is. He's also... that suit he wears is equipped with all kinds of crazy objects and weaponry at his disposal. He's got powerful harpoons, he's got guns, he's got poison darts, and that armor he wears also kind of increases his strength depending on what version it is. And let's not forget the helmet. The helmet can fire optic beams that can melt through solid steel. So, he has a high tolerance for pain. That suit can take a lot of the punches for him and keep delving it out. Not only has he taken on that, does he have that, I mean, he also carries an assortment of weapons. Like I said, a trident, dual swords, guns, all kinds of crazy shit. And you may think, oh, Black Manta's useless outside of water. Oh, hell no! Manta is dangerous outside of water. He can easily fight on the land as well as he can on the sea. He can easily, go mobile and whoop some ass. This guy has nearly killed Aquaman multiple times, and keep in mind, he's just a normal human being. And he's taken on also the likes of Batman. He's taken on the likes of Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, all kinds of people, and as well as, multiple DC villains, even once going head-to-head with Deathstroke. So, make no mistake, Manta is dangerous. If Manta's after you, you best be running. If you're on his list, you better be running. That's all I can say. So, Spider-Man going head-to-head with Black Manta. Oh boy. Oh man, I feel so bad for Peter. Peter, like I said, Spider-Man's gonna have to keep away from Manta. Manta has got quite the reach, so Peter can't go head-on fight with Manta, because this guy is willing to kill. Manta plays for keeps. So Spider-Man is going to have to fight smart. He's got to, keep jumping out of the way and, fight smart. Because Manta will keep coming after him. Like I said with Roberta, no matter where Spider-Man goes, Manta's sure to follow. And you could say, oh, Spider-Man has the land advantage. Like I said, Manta's just as equipped of fighting on the land as he is on the sea. But in the sea, his suit works for the better of him. But make no mistake, Manta on the land can be dangerous. On land, he's just as dangerous. He can easily keep after Spider-Man with his helmet that can shoot those optic blasts, and as well as the harpoons, the swords, the grapple hooks, the guns, all kinds of that stuff is on Manta. And yeah, let's also not forget that Manta's a master tactician as well. He's incredibly intelligent, and I don't really think Spider-Man's jokes are going to help him in this one. Spider-Man's jokes and his banter, they're just not going to fly with Manta. He's just going to be like, whatever, at least I'm not the one getting killed today. He's going to totally ignore Peter's jokes and keep coming after him again and again, and he's going to keep wearing down Spider-Man. Spider-Man doesn't kill, Manta will kill. He has that killer element, so he's willing to go all out. And no matter how much of a bastard Manta is, Peter won't hit him with all his force. He's going to keep pulling his punches. So that might not be in Peter's interest. He may get smacked around a lot. I feel so bad for Spider-Man. And that's a big if Spider-Man manages to get out of the way here, he's going to get beat up. He is going to have to take a few days off, to recover from his, even weeks maybe, to recover from his injuries at the hands of Manta. So, with a heavy heart, because Manta's been doing this, he's been trained since he was a teenager to kill. Yeah, and that's longer than Spider-Man got his powers when he was a teenager, but Manta has been trained to kill since he was very young. They both have some major battle experience, but in the end, this is a really close one, because Spider-Man and Manta have a lot of battle experience, they've taken on a lot of major opponents, and they're both very great fighters. But in the end, Manta's, his tech, his killer instinct, and, his strategic mind. Not to say Peter doesn't have a strategic mind, because we all know Spider-Man is a genius in it as well. But Manta, every move he makes, he's like a chess player. He'll keep playing with you, and until he gets checkmate, aka you're dead. So, yeah, this is gonna be a bloody fight for Spider-Man, but in the end, I'm gonna give this one to Manta. But remember, guys, that's just my personal opinion. If you think Spider-Man can overcome this, that's totally fine. I'm going to give this fight to Manta. So yeah, this was a real tough one, guys, because man, if Spider-Man manages to get out of this one, man, he is going to have to take some vacation time. But like I said, I'm going to give this one to Manta. But I really want to know, who do you guys think would win in this fight? Spider-Man or Black Manta? And once again, thank Young Jayway123 for this fight. This fight came from him, and stay tuned for the next two fights.